In 1994, the governor of Hong Kong was called Chris Patten, and he was instructed by his government, the UK government, to warm the relations with Beijing, ready in preparation for the handover, because the relations at that time were not so good. So in order to do that, he negotiated with the Guangdong authority just over the border to allow vegetables to come in from Guangdong into Hong Kong. It was a massive program that benefited all the growers in Guangdong, but at a stroke, overnight almost, all these growers in the islands and new territories were out of business because the vegetables were coming in less than half price, wholesale, and they couldn't compete. So what did they do? Being so flexible, you could say, for want of a word, they said, okay, we rent the house to the foreigner and we go off to Kowloon. We live 20, 30 story high building, 30th, 40th floor, and it's great. They get better pay in the factory and their children won't have to become farmers. There's no relationship anymore with young people to the land in terms of its value in producing food. They're quite happy for it to come cheap over the border. So this is very unfortunate, and this is something Binglaw and I, along with a lot of other people in the organic movement, are trying to re-educate on. I mean, in the countryside, when people have a garden like this, I always advise them, the first thing to do, the first things you must buy if you're going to have a garden like this is a comfortable chair and a bottle of wine. And then you sit there for 1 hour and you plan what you're going to do. And then when you've got the plan in your mind, everything is easy. So microgarden, it doesn't even take an hour. It doesn't take a bottle of wine. It doesn't take an easy chair. You can do it within minutes. And it's so simple. Because the grow media is so fertile, things will grow. This is why kindergarten children have successful yields. Of course, we would like them to go in more schools. Of course, I think the only way Hong Kong is there's going to be a resurgence of interest in local food is for young people to grow up with that as a norm, as something they understand as a norm, and not something that's impossible.